friends. So I want to share something here quickly. I was meditating on Matthew 5 in different translations, right? So the verse that I really want to mention is verse 10 that talks about being persecuted. In the King James, New King James, it says, "Blessed are those who are persecuted for righteousness' sake, for theirs is the kingdom of heaven." Mind you that if you read through the whole blessings here, you will see that the only two that inherit the kingdom of God is the poor in spirit. The beginning of the verse says, "Blessed are the poor in spirit, for theirs is the kingdom of heaven." And then the last one, the persecuted for righteous sake. He also says that theirs is the kingdom of heaven. So I found this very intriguing, very interesting. What a blessing. It's just so much that we could talk about. But I just want to say something that to me, it was just, he expanded so much. In the Passion Translation, it says, "How enriched you are when you bear the wounds of being persecuted for what is right. For that is when you experience the realm of heaven's kingdom." So what caught my attention was literally the footnote of the word persecuted in Aramaic. I had no idea. I've never seen this because I had never really studied Aramaic. No, I mean the majority of us, I guess, we don't, right? But in Aramaic, the sentence "being persecuted" means being rejected. So here it is literally talking about when you bear the wounds of rejection. You are blessed, you are enriched. How amazing is that? As some of you may know, rejection is one of the worst pain that a human can feel in terms of the soul. It attracts it creates so many other wounds. And we know in Isaiah 53 that Jesus was despised, he was rejected. So he took that on him because of us. But as a Christian, we know that we are persecuted. And it's just so interesting that maybe here in America, nobody's literally killing many yet. We don't know what's gonna happen, right? But maybe, you may not be suffering physically, but maybe you go through a lot of wounds of rejection because of your faith. Your family maybe reject you, or the enemy really comes against you because of your godly position in Christ, because of what you do for the Lord, you name it. Maybe, people, even Christians, right? We know the rejection is real. So what I want to highlight here is this persecution, these wounds for being persecuted is literally wounds for being rejected, or of being rejected. But the blessing is, this is when you experience the realm of heaven's kingdom. So basically the manifestation of the kingdom of God in your life, through your life, is conquered through bearing these wounds, to going through this persecution, these wounds of even rejection. How beautiful, right? In a time of so many are suffering because of different things, I just want to encourage you that this is amazing because you experience the realm of heaven's kingdom if you endure this type of wounds. So, seems a very good thing to go through, huh? Persecution and poor in spirit, which is humble, which is completely dependent on God. It doesn't mean that you're poor, you have no money. It means that you have completely surrendered, you are completely dependent on the Lord, and that's also when you inherit the kingdom of God. So, be blessed.